All right, so for those of you who were on last week, it's hard to compete with Shanta Flowers.
She was so great.
And you know what? I have to compete with her at Super Saturdays too, sometimes when we're both speaking, and I'm after her usually. So it's really, really hard because she gets up there on the stage and is a freaking firework explosion. And then I'm like, you know, so. So I apologize that, she's not on tonight. But I wanted to, first of all, for those of you on the Team Cup, our team is going to max out. So good luck to you guys. Give it all you got. There's prizes involved. This is your chance just to really, really focus and get with your team and be success partners for the month and root each other on. Team Cup can be amazing if you put, all of your drive into it for the month. Obviously, we are on the 2nd, and we only have 29 days in February. So with all the challenge packs that we have for sale, and we were just talking about, we were probably going to do a 3-day refresh challenge group. So anyone who wants to do that with us, we can aim for the 22nd to start. And obviously the 21-day fix, extreme size, getting a lot of response with size. So, and all the challenge packs are basically the same price as Shakeology, unless you add on the 3-day refresh. So that's always really, really cool. So tonight, I kind of wanted to go over planning your month. And we've had one of these calls. It's been a while. And I wanted to do it because we have a lot of new coaches, number one. Number two, I know sometimes, hi, Chrissy. Sorry. I just had to say hello to her. I haven't seen her in a while.
She's been quiet, Christina.
What? Haha.
Hi.
Hi. I couldn't hear. I was like, what's going on?
Hey. Welcome to the call. So basically, it's not going to be crazy motivational tonight, but I wanted to just kind of get back to basics. And, sometimes I feel like we know what to do, but we kind of are paralyzed. We know we have to invite people. We know we're supposed to do personal development and we have to the product works, but then we don't know what to do every single day to basically not do the same thing every day. Do the same thing every day, but also not do the same thing every day. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm going to do a screen share here and go over. This is actually in the top of our team page. So you can always use it as a reference. You don't have to do it this way, but I found this works. And there's actually a call that Anita Myron hosted. It's been months, but all right. If you got a little background noise, mute your live. And I can't do it because I got a screen share up, but okay. So I'm going to kind of go backwards here, and this is kind of how I work my month. You're, welcome to use this calendar as you see fit, or create your own depending on, how you want to work your month. But this helps with structuring your time so that you're not going, well, what should I do today? What should I do tomorrow? Well, obviously we've got Mondays, always the National Wake Up Call. So that's something you always want to get on. But kind of reversing here, I like to start a free group every single beginning of the month. So I typically start promoting that. Right now I've got an ab challenge going on. I like to promote that about the Wednesday prior to that challenge. And I do want to go over how I kind of do that as well, because I know sometimes it's hard to know exactly how to promote and use the event and your page or whatever. So anyway, the Wednesday before, so once that first of the month happens, you add everyone to your free group. The second day of the month, your free group starts. We have team calls every Tuesday. So this whole week you're doing your free group, where I'm doing my free group. And on Wednesday, the third or the fourth day of the month, you share about what Beachbody has done for you. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different story, whether it be your results, some sort of freedom that you have, maybe an income, or the community that you love. Just share something Beachbody related, what it's done for you. All right, again, this whole week you're posting your free group, and your free group is where you're going to get a lot of your challengers for your paid challenge group, as well as your coaches. During this week, you're going to kind of look and see who is posting in your free group and is motivating people and encouraging people. And it's kind of an organic thing. You see someone who's like, they're basically a coach. They're doing exactly what I do as a coach. So you kind of keep an eye out during the week who's really, really staying, accountable to this group. And then on that Friday, once the group ends, you've got your list of people that are in your group, and you just follow up with them and you ask, how'd you enjoy the ab challenge? What'd you get out of it? That sort of thing. And then you can invite them. So, I've actually got another group starting up. I'm having a 21-day group starting, whatever day. And if you enjoyed this group, you may enjoy the paid challenge group. So, and again, I'm going to go over how I do the free groups after we go over the calendar. But publicly on the second Sunday, you invite challenge group. You can do a before and after picture of yourself or of anyone who, gives you permission to use, and say, I'm having a 21-day group starting up if anyone's interested, as well as private messaging, again, these people who were in your ab challenge or whatever, and anyone who previously had any interest in it, doing follow-ups. So you're going to invite on that day. National Wake-Up Call, team call, invite to the sneak peek. So we always have the sneak peek the third week of the month. So on the Wednesday prior is usually whenever I do a public banner, that sort of thing, saying, our team's having a sneak peek and no cute coaching, blah, 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 blah. And that's the next day. So that this has already been exposed, I'm going to do private invites again, but also private invites to the sneak peek. And it's just basically inviting people who would be awesome coaches, and just say, our team's having a sneak peek into what we do. I think you'd be awesome. Would you just like me to add you to the group? Something simple, personalized to that person. And then that Sunday, you add all your people to the sneak peek, and the sneak peek goes that week, right? And then you have your cutoff for your 21-day group, that sort of thing. So, again, this kind of gives you a structure so that you're not grasping for straws and what do I need to do? Should I have a challenge group this day, and do I run a free group? This just kind of gives you a breakdown, so kind of how to structure your time, and you're more productive that way. So feel free to use it, make your own however you want. In the file section in our group, there is hold on, sorry. Somewhere. Scheduling your month. Okay, so all the way back to March. And these are some of the point systems I use for free challenges.
You want to go to Mr. Dogs?
Okay, so this is Anita Myron's how to plan your month strategically as a coach. Watch it. I'm telling you, it changes so much once you have some sort of structure for your days.
Because mommy wants to take care of him because he's not feeling good.
All right. Okay.
So,
now I can't find you guys.
you to school. We'll do your homework in the car.
Sorry, hold on a minute. I can't find y'all.
Sport.
There we are. Okay.
What?
All right. So stop screen share. I hope I didn't bore y'all to death with that. But I think it's really just kind of beneficial to have something to where you're not all over the place, because it's so easy to just, create shiny objects and that sort of thing. So if you got your blinders on and you can do, free challenge, pay challenge, sneak peek, and on top of your daily activities of inviting, personal development, all that.
Yeah. If you were sick and I just said, oh, forget Hayden, I won't take care of her.
Background is coming from. Like everybody's muted, so I don't know.
Then why did we come here? Just for nothing?
Get your popsicle.
Weird. Okay. So
Really?
free.
Fine.
Got some background noise. Mute your line. Whoever it's coming from. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna talk over it. Share screen again. And this might be, old news to all of you, but these free groups is where you find new connections. This is where you find people who want some kind of value out of, maybe they're struggling with their fitness and they need some guidance. And this is what you're going to add value to them. And this is where, let's see. Da, 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 da. I know y'all want to see all my posts, but well. Okay, I did a app challenge banner. There it is. Okay. So this is how I do it. Obviously, there's no right or wrong way, but this is what I've found has worked, and it's just putting a post out there. Hey, I'm offering a free Melt Your Muffin Top challenge for anyone interested. Post below. Along with that post, I create an event, and it's public. Okay, so it's public. So anyone can add their friends to it. Anyone can see it. So this is going to give you more traction with people. So I usually invite people who have been in the past. Like you can go and invite past challenge groups, people who've done it in the past, events I've hosted. So you can click on the 5-day healthy crock pot or whatever, and then invite all those people. Select all the people, invite them. And then once people start seeing that their friends are going, that's when other people start going. So for instance, 134 people 134 people went to this challenge. I was only friends with 24. So through this, I was able to meet new people that saw that their friends were going. They decided they were going to. It's like a spider web. They see they're going, and then you continue to tell them, invite your friends. This gives you a way to meet new people. So once I get a friend request from someone, I ask, send me a friend request. I connect with them immediately, and just say, hey, have you ever done a challenge before? Look forward to getting to know you. And just kind of like get personal with them, get to know them, and be genuine, and basically get to know their goals and that sort of thing. And then at the end of the cutoff is when you add everyone to the personal group, which is that. Okay. And you can do, I like to do Beachbody videos so that people kind of are exposed who don't know anything about these trainers, that sort of thing. Hello. And you're always welcome to use any of these graphics. I'm not that great at graphics, but you can use them if you want. And it's basically people it's a point system, and you're basically giving points to people checking in with their Shakeology. Obviously, a lot of people are not on Shakeology because they don't know anything about Shakeology, but they start to see it and they're like, what is that? Why is everybody showing their Shakeology pictures? I don't even know what it is. Motivational pictures. So this is kind of helping people get out of their comfort zone and post motivational things, kind of organically creating themselves as a coach. Healthy food recipe, sweaty pick, and that sort of thing. So at the end of the week, whoever has the most points, and I have them do their own points because otherwise all I would be doing all day is counting posts, and that's just not time. That's just not productive. So I send an honor system sort of thing. Whoever has the most points, I'll send like Slim and Six or, a video, nothing crazy. So you're not investing anything, but you're still giving, your challengers and, a potential prize, that sort of thing. Or, some Shakeology samples or something like that. But this is a really great way to, gain trust with people that don't know you. You're not asking for anything. You're not asking for them to buy anything. You're just saying, hey, is this something free that you're, that just show up. And I find doing these each month really, really helps you gain a new friend, basically a new friend. So, and if you're starting out and you just have 3 or 4 people, that's okay. You continue to have these every single month and more people will start doing them. So don't be discouraged if you're like, okay, nobody joined my ab challenge but me and my best friend. That's okay. You got to start somewhere, and it just kind of multiplies every single time you have another one. If someone has done it before, they know that it was fun and they got something out of it. They, at the end of the week, they felt better about themselves and, a little bit leaner and a lot more energy, that sort of thing. They're going to want to do it again with you. So just creating that value for people at no expense. And then eventually they're going to go, I feel really good. I think I want to continue. What are you doing next? And that's when you can say, well, I'm doing the 3-day refresh, or I'm doing the 21-day or whatever. And you can kind of go through the benefits of doing that sort of thing. So I know that was a lot of rambling, but I hope that helps. I'm going to stop the screen share. And like we were talking on the Team Cup call before everybody got on, I feel really good about everything right now. I don't know. I just feel really good. I spent all day just connecting with people. Like, hey, I haven't talked to you in 6 months. How have you been? Like, at one point in time, you're doing the 21-day fix. What are you doing now? And it was just asking people questions about how they are. And it felt really good. And I'm a preacher of inviting to the opportunity. I preach it. And past few days, well, some last week I didn't, and I'm like, okay, I can't practice. I got to practice what I preach. So today, just like rip the Band-Aid off. I'm going to ask 2 people who I know are probably going to tell me no, but I need to hear no and be okay with it, right? And I asked 2 people, and one was like, you know what, I really have considered it. But I have this, and like 100 million things that really, truly, she would not be able to make the time for it. And I was like, you know what, no worries if things change for you in your life. That's awesome. If not, then cool. And I was like, I need to hear more no's. People are going to tell you no, and you're going to have to be okay with it and keep going, right? No's should not paralyze you because you're going to have them a lot. So if you let a couple no's paralyze you, then you're going to be stuck, and you need to be okay that it's not right for somebody. You got to be okay that it's not their time or that sort of thing. So that was a tangent that I wasn't planning on, but let's see what time it is. It's only 8:20, but I hope the calendar helped. And if you need to refer back to it, and even if you get a planner and you just write it down at your month, today I'm going to do this, today I'm going to do that, That way when you wake up in the morning, you're like, what do I do? Scroll. What do I do? Okay, I'm going to unmute. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about, say? You have anything exciting going on? Struggle? Celebrate? No? No?
Christina's
I'm
coach.
back, so I'm excited about that.
Yay!
I'm back. I'm excited too.
Yay!
Christina's a new coach down there.
Yay!
She got her first customer and her first sale.
Congratulations. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Very quiet.
Yay. Very exciting.
Anybody else? No.
If there's anything y'all want to go over or talk about next week, I don't think we have a guest. I could find one if you wanted. If there's somebody, well, if there's somebody that you want, I can ask. But that's not guaranteed. I know some coaches get asked all the time, and if they did it every time they were asked, then they would never work their business. Nothing.
I have a question.
Sure.
So what do you say? So I told you earlier, I'm going to go through like some of my old Facebook messages in the next couple of days, and the people that you're following up with like that fourth time that, you're like, hey, this is going on. You're talking. They're like, I might be interested. You send them information. They like, don't watch the video. So then you're like, like a week goes by and you're like, hey, so how you doing? And they just ignore you again. Like, so suggestions for what to do to go back to say again, like you've been ignored like twice, but it's been a while. They were interested, they didn't say buzz off. So how do you engage that again?
Just be upfront and say, hey, I know you were interested in this. If you're not, no worries. I don't want to continue to bug you. I know you're a busy person and so am I. So if this isn't right for you right now, let me know and I can follow up with you at a later date. And usually, sometimes, even Bonnie Engel came up with something and she was like, did I say something to offend you? Because you're reading my messages and you're not getting back to me. So I wanted to make sure I didn't say something that, that offended you or something like that. And usually people are like, oh my God, no, I'm so sorry. Like, I've just been so busy. I actually read your message at a stoplight and then I forgot to go back, which people shouldn't do, but let's be honest. That sort of thing. So just being straight up, you were interested. If you're not anymore, no worries. I can either follow up with you again, give them like options. I can follow up with you again later, or if not, if this is not right for you, then cool.
That's a good idea. Give them options.
And Melissa says, and I also ask for referrals. So you can say, well, if this isn't right for you, maybe you have a friend that you know of who's been struggling with XYZ with their health or whatever. I'm always looking for people to help. So if you know of anybody, feel free to send them my way.
Cool. Do you do the same free group every month?
I've
But
done.
do you use the same posts and stuff, or?
I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I'll do different videos. Sometimes I'll just do like pictures where they tell you like do leg lifts. I'll go to Pinterest and grab a couple and kind of mix it up a little bit, but sometimes I use the same videos.
Yeah.
A month goes by and people don't really think, oh, I just did that, So I mix it up a little bit, but then, sometimes more of a clean eating, and then there was like the crock pot challenge, clean eating, and then you do a squat challenge, or if you want to mix it up, but people tend to like abs because it's something you can physically work every day, and booty and abs. I mean, I've had some free challenges
Better.
that, you know, I started with like 20 people that I invited, and it grew to like 150 and like 60 new contacts, you know, and it's like, wow, how do I keep up with all these new contacts? But wow, I mean, talk about, you know, expanding your network and meeting new people and that sort of thing. So I think that event page is really cool, how people can see, oh, they're going, I'll go, you know, I'll go to the ab challenge. And no, it's been working pretty well. Been doing it for about a year, I think, pretty consistently. And it all stemmed from Anita Myron sharing that video. It's just priceless.
Let me see if I can find.
If you have hit Success Club last month and you didn't add it to the document, please do that so we can recognize you and celebrate you. I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Do you know David McLean?
I know of him, yes.
We should ask him to do a call. He's insane. Like, he's a part of that Philly Fusion thing. He does all the stuff in my area. They're going to start doing one, not a Super Saturday, but one event a month. And he keeps posting all these videos, and he's like on fire. Like, he's awesome. I mean, he's definitely one of those people I think gets asked like a million times to do it. So he'll probably say no, but.
So you've met him in person?
Yeah, I've met him a couple times at the 2 Super Saturdays.
Okay. I feel like I've seen him outside of Facebook. I know that we're Facebook friends. So I'll shoot him a message, and if you want to as well, you can just say that we're on the same team. That way, since he probably knows you, but
Yeah.
then we'll get him on. His posts are always so inspirational. I know he's lost a ton of weight. I mean, he's had an incredible transformation. So I will ask him. It's always fun to have people on other teams. Get a different perspective, a little refreshing.
Yeah.
That being said, if you ever want to host a call, doesn't matter if you're brand new, if it matter if you've been a coach for a while, if you've got something like you're super passionate about, or like it's like that's your thing, like you just rock it, let me know. You know, we all have something to offer. Don't shake your head. Girl, 10 days in and freaking rocking it, whatever. You're gonna host next week. Yeah, so for real. But I like having these open discussions too, so it's good. Well, we're about 8:30 in, so if nobody has anything else, then
Where is the document for Success Club? I'm trying to find it right now.
is. Let me do screen share.
Does anybody know what the hashtags were from the wake up call? I listened to it.
Get some, and
Oh, get some. Okay.
there's another one.
The hardcore one, I didn't catch that. I actually listened to it twice. And I'm like, shoot, I missed it a second time. And then vital behaviors, right?
Oh yeah.
Phones. Trying to see it on the phone.
On the phone, I know it's hard.
Yeah.
If you want to post underneath the thread, I'll bump it up.
All right. I'll just do it on the iPad. I'm done, but it's on the top, I say. Okay. Oh, found it.
Got it?
Sorry. Yeah.
And let's see. Back. Ding, ding, ding. So we already have a couple people on for February. Awesome. Joey, this guy. Oh my God, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
His transformation kills me. Like, He went from like frumpy to monster. I mean, look at him. He was one of my first coaches, actually. He was, well, probably like my third or fourth coach, and he ended up not doing much, but he super inspirational. So anyway, okay.
Wait, Natalie. So I have to add. I'm sorry, going back to the Success Club. I'm supposed to add something somewhere.
You can just put underneath if you want what your points are, just on that thread, and I'll update it.
Because I should have made at least. I did 3 challenge packs this month. I know.
Awesome.
So I'm just trying to think.
Just put in
I'm
the
getting back into the swing of things. I'm just getting back in.
now's a
Trying
good
to figure it out.
time.
Hey, just trying to get my groove on.
Get it, girl.
Get it, girl.
Get some. All right. Well, I'll ask David. Maybe he can do it next week. If not, maybe in the following week. But you guys go kill it and go change some lives and just be you and have a good week.